how has the lockdown changed you? I wonder how your life has been different pre-lockdown to how post-lockdown is going to be. What were the things that you couldn't live without before lockdown started? It might be a holiday. I can't live without my holidays. And yet now for you, it might be simply, I can't live without a hug. You see, there are things that we thought we needed, and yet we find ourselves living without these things. And simple things, maybe reading, cooking, going for a walk, bumping into someone that from a distance you can chat to. People start to matter more. And so we are changing, and we're looking at the world and we're having forced on us a more simplistic lifestyle, because we can live without a car, and we can live without fancy meals. We can live a simple life. And tonight we're going to encourage each one how, by God's grace, that we can be those who understand that with godliness there's great contentment. And Paul writes to Timothy, and he reminds him that when you have contentment in the life of godliness, you're reminded that you come into this world with nothing and you leave this world with nothing. And you start to ask yourself, what really does matter? And so there are things that take up our times. It could be our phones. It can be just dreaming of where we want to be, who we want to be with, the careers that we want. We can have our minds taken up with all of these things instead of reminding ourselves of what is precious. Life is precious. It's a gift from God. And how we can declutter. And it's been a good time, hasn't it, to declutter. Maybe your cupboards and your garden's cleaner. You found yourself getting rid of things that you know you haven't used for many years, and you look and think, I can live without them. Wouldn't it be a great thing to look at our lives and to declutter our lives and to see how is it possible for me to, in my mind and in my actions and in my life, use all that I have for Jesus Christ. It's a great privilege being a Christian, and one day we're going to stand before Jesus and he's going to ask us the life that he's given us, the breath, the gifts, the life in the world that we live with, all of its freedoms in the United Kingdoms. How have we used them to show this world the hope that we have in Jesus Christ? And maybe it's a good opportunity as we think tonight to think, what are the things that I can live without, so that I might fill them, not with another hobby or even something else just to fill the quiet, but I might use that time where I might magnify Jesus in the things that I do, in kind acts, or just thinking and treasuring him as I let the word of God fill my heart. So come with us tonight, 6 o'clock, and we're going to look at this theme of simplicity, how we can, with a simple life, magnify Jesus Christ.